Hello amazing people, my name is Chenemi and once again you're welcome to my channel. In today's video I'll be teaching you how to make this trendy boo gown with a tighted waist and asoke built up neckline. Before we get started, I would like you to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Turn on your notification button so you get notified each time I post a new video. For this video, let's get started. So for this tutorial, we'll be needing 3 yards of Ankara fabric and 2 stripes of asoke fabric. Go ahead and fold your fabric into 4, 16 inches wide and 26 inches long. Fold your fabric into 4 front and back together. So mark your neckline at 3 inches wide and 1 inch deep. That 1 inch deep will be for the back neckline. Once that is done, go ahead and connect it with a curve like you see me doing. Just curve it like you curve your normal back neckline. So on the shoulder part, I marked 1.5 inches down there and I went ahead to connect from the neckline down to meet the 1.5 inches on the shoulder slope. So for the sleeve opening, I'll be taking a measurement of 9.5 inches and then I went ahead and mark it right there. So from the top of my neckline, I marked 11 inches downward and then I connected it to meet the 9 inches opening for the sleeve. So right there, I'm trying to show you it's 11 inches there. So I went ahead and marked my hip at 24 inches. 24 inches is my hip line. So mark yours. If you are taller than I am, if you are 60 inches, 62 inches tall, go ahead and mark 26 or 28 inches. So on this part, which is the bust area, I put my bust measurement divided by 4 plus extra 2 inches right there. So I went ahead to mark it. So on this part, on the hip line, I'm going to be putting there my hip measurement divided by 4, which is 10 inches plus extra 3 inches. And then I'll mark it right there. So my hip measurement is 40 plus extra 3 inches right there. So I went ahead to mark extra 3 inches like you see me do. So connect from the armhole, from the sleeve down to meet the hip. So it's very simple, just connect with a slope to meet the hip, that's all. That's me trying to blend the armhole just to fit in the hip. So go ahead and cut out your neckline and then your shoulder slope to meet the 1.5 inches you had marked earlier like you see me doing so. So right there, I'm trying to show you that the width of my fabric is actually 16 inches wide and 26 inches long, just like I had said earlier. If you're a bit taller than I am, if you're 60, 62 inches tall, mark 26 or 28 inches long. So that is it, 16 inches right there. Once that is done, go ahead and flip your fabric over and then cut from your hip to meet your armhole, then to meet the sleeve, just like you see me doing. Once you're done with that, go ahead and pull out the back piece separate. You're going to be working on the front piece of the fabric. Place it down flat like you see me doing so. What you'll be doing next is to mark 2.5 inches from the neckline down to meet the 26 inches hem. So right there, I have 2.5 inches. I'm going to mark it right there. This 2.5 inches that I'll be cutting out, I'll be replacing it with 3 inches asoke fabric. So I'm marking half an inch at the back of the 2.5 inches. That is my sewing allowance. So the asoke I'll be replacing it with will be 3 inches. By the time I'm done sewing, I will have 2.5 inches when I'm done sewing. So that half inch you see right there is for my sewing allowance. So I'm going to cut at the 2.5 inches and then I'll leave half an inch for sewing allowance. So 3 inches for my asoke fabric. When I'm done sewing, I'll have 2.5 inches. That is clear. So my asoke right there is 6 inches wide open. When on fold, it's 3 inches on fold. So I'll be working with this asoke on fold. I'm not going to be using a single piece of this asoke. Please do not do it. You know, asoke could loosen at any point in time. So you want to double it. So right now I'm cutting my pocket. I'll be cutting my pocket. So go ahead and fold your fabric into 2. Then go ahead and fold it again to give you a 4 piece. So once it is 4, go ahead and place your hand on it and mark around your hand. Make sure your hand is wide open. Mark around it and make sure you have 7 inches opening for the pocket. So go ahead and cut it round. For my belt, I'll be making use of 6 inches wide. When I fold it into 2, it will give me 3 inches. So I'll sew at half an inch When I'm done sewing, I'll have 2.5 inches left. So my band is going to be 2.5 inches wide, and the length is depending on what you want. But for mine, my own length is 25 inches long. You can make it 30 or more. Once that is done, go ahead and place your back pattern right side facing up. Then place your front pattern on it, right sides facing each other, like you see me do. Place the second side or the other side likewise, right sides facing each other, and then you are going to go ahead and stitch straight on your sewing machine by 1/2 inch. So we're going to be, you see me right there, it's right sides facing each other. So you're going to be stitching 1/2 inch straight on this part I'm showing you, so straight on the other side likewise. And so what I'm doing right now is to sew straight on the shoulder by 0.5 inch straight. So I'll do that for the second part as well. Once that is done, flip your fabric over and then measure from the hem of the dress, like from the 26 inches round, like you see me doing. Mark it, measure it straight upwards, round around the neck. Yes, around the neck, that's the back neckline. Measure it all round to the other side of the fabric. So right there I have 59 inches long. Yes, so right there I have 59 inches long, and that is where I'll be sewing my asoke to it. So go ahead and measure your back neckline. My back neckline is 7 inches long, 7 inches across my back neckline, 7 inches. And then I'm going to be marking my neckline that I want for the dress at 8 inches. Please go ahead and mark your own at 6 inches, because at the end of the day I realized the neck was too deep, so I had to increase it upwards by 2 inches. So go ahead and mark a straight line to indicate the middle of your asoke, and sew from that point with which you marked down to the hem of the asoke. Remember, this asoke is folded into two, it's double folded. So mark 7 inches for your back neckline, 6 inches for the depth of your neckline, and then sew straight. So at the end of the day you have this result. This is the result. You can see the back there, it is folded. That folded part you see right there is for the back neckline. So go ahead and mark the middle of your asoke. Remember, this asoke is folded into two. So, and the middle of your back neckline. Place your fabric together and mark the middle of the back neckline. Give it a notch right there. So after that is done, you're going to be placing the middle of your asoke with the middle of your back neckline, right sides facing each other, like you see me do. Remember, please do not forget your asoke is folded into four. It is not a single piece. Please, it's folded into four. So go ahead and sew right there. Where I'm sewing right now is the back neckline. The back neckline I told you was 7 inches. That is the part I'm sewing right there right now. So I'm going to go ahead and sew it straight right there to meet the hem of the dress on this side, and I will sew it also on the other side. Just the same process. While I'm done, once I'm done sewing this part, I'll turn the fabric and then sew the other side to meet it. Like I'm still emphasizing, my asoke is folded into two. It's not a single piece. Right now you can see right there, this asoke, this part you're seeing up right there is two piece. So this is the back, the other side of the neckline. I'm sewing from the back. That is done. Go ahead and place your fabric flat and mark 16 inches. On that 16 inches, place your pocket from that 16 inches downward, and then place your belt. Place your belt up. I'm just leaving about 1/2 inch or 0.75 inches between the pocket and the belt. So right there. So go ahead and sew by 1/2 inch straight downwards, like so. So I'll be repeating this process for the other side of the front and also the back. So I'm done sewing for this side of the front, so I'll do the same thing for the back. Remember, right sides facing each other. The pocket should be right side facing your fabric, the right side of your fabric, and then go ahead and sew. Then I've gone ahead to do the same thing for the other side. Right sides facing each other, 1/2 inch I sew. So for the pocket, for the back piece, I sew the pocket. Of course, you know the back piece does not have a belt any longer, so I sew the same thing, the pocket right there. So I'm going to show you how to close up this dress, but before then, let's attach our asoke to the sleeve. So the asoke right there on fold is 3 inches wide. So go ahead and measure your sleeve and then sew your asoke straight up like you see me do. So I've done that. This piece right there you're seeing is for my gathers. So I'll be marking out 26 inches, which is the length of the upper part of the dress. marking out 26 inches, and then the length of my dress is 38 inches. So I'll be placing my measurement at 40 because I'll be sewing by half an inch around that area, and then I'll also be folding downwards to give me 38 inches. So I'll gather my fabric and then I'll show you. Having done that, go ahead and place your fabric like you see me doing. So you sew from the sleeve down to meet the pocket, around the pocket, then to meet the hip line, and then you sew it out just like this. So I'll sew it and show you what it looks like. So right there you can see the stitch lines. I'm just trying to show you how I stitch it. So downwards like so. Once that is done, go ahead and turn your dress to the right side and measure the hip line. Whatsoever measurement you have there is what you'll be gathering on your fabric. And the quantity of fabric I'm using to do these gathers is 3 yards. So I use 3 yards to gather, and I'm going to sew it around my hip line like so and show you what the result is. So this is the final look of the dress, and I've gone ahead to hem the down part of the dress. You can weave yours if you wish, but I went ahead to hem. So with this, we've come to the end of this tutorial for today. Hope you find this tutorial helpful. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. Turn on your notification button so you get notified each time I post a new video. Bye for now, and see you in my next video.